Welcome back to Red Static Reacts. I'm Jeremy.
And I'm X.
And today we are watching episode 2 of season 2 of Better Call Saul.
Alright.
Last episode, I feel like it was a pretty good start to the season.
I liked it. A little bit of a scam on Ken wins.
Yeah, Ken, maybe one of the most unsympathetic people in the Breaking Bad universe. Didn't feel too bad for him. I did feel a little conflicted about Kim being involved.
Yeah, and I think Jimmy just wanted to say, look, here's what I do. It's a rush. And,
I think a lot of it's an adrenaline thing.
But I didn't like it either because it's like Kim is a different animal, you know?
Well, maybe not. We saw how immediately good she was. I mean, she hopped in real quick. Speaking of scamming somebody, we saw Nacho again.
I understand he's got a few more baseball cards to his name.
And some cash, yeah, from, what was his name? Daniel.
Yeah.
Who, like an idiot, got the police involved.
He is oblivious. Now, this guy didn't realize how serious of a situation this could become. I mean, would you really want to die with those shoes on? He's like a kid, you know?
Yeah. Jimmy finally took that job. That's cool.
Yeah, I was glad to see that.
And he was there for all of 35 seconds before he broke a rule.
I mean, the switch. I mean, well, what if you flip it and $5 million comes out of the ceiling? Hey, you're the first one that's ever done it.
I'm sure that's probably what's going to happen in this episode.
You took the initiative.
Well, let's just get into it. If you could like, comment, and if you are new here, subscribe. We would appreciate it.
Yes, please do.
Getting very close to 2,000.
Yeah.
And let's get into episode 2.
I am ready. Yay. I've always liked those. I mean, I
metronome
know.
Things?
Yeah.
I was going to say I wouldn't be surprised if that was actually him playing the piano, because Michael McKean's he's a really talented musician.
I did not know that.
Yeah, you should see him play the guitar.
I wish I could play like that.
Yeah, I've always wanted to learn how to play the piano.
What are you doing here?
It's been a while. Thought I should come in and check in on you. Did I hear music?
No, I was just... Let me get that for you.
Why would he not just say he was playing the piano?
I don't know.
Good to see you, Howard.
Oh, likewise. You are sorely missed, my friend. Don't take that as any undue pressure.
Hope we got him the right apples. Fuji, right?
I think so.
Fuji? Just not Granny Smith.
Davis and Maine are really pulling their weight.
They better. It's a complex case. Anyone heard from Jimmy?
I have, yes.
Deny it.
Speaking of which, I have some news. He's working at Davis and Maine.
Oh, crap.
Doing what?
Way to go, Howard.
There he is again, not comprehending that Jimmy's a lawyer.
Yeah, you're right.
Clifford Maine hired Jimmy.
Mm-hmm. To be fair, he had his doubts. But he's giving Jimmy a chance. He had his own people doing client outreach.
This is such a stupid move on Howard's part.
I feel like Chuck was going to find out eventually, but maybe give him like a week or two head start.
In the spirit of full disclosure, Cliff did talk to me beforehand. I didn't pull any punches. I tried to paint a complete picture, but I didn't stand in the way.
Well, Chuck, maybe you need to call him. Put your 2 cents in.
Partner track?
I would, assume so.
I think it would have been bad for Howard and Chuck's relationship if he kept that information from him. So I get why he told him, but
I guess
I wish he had not. There's the Cadillac.
Yes, it is. I know what Chuck's going to do, and it just pisses me off already. Oh.
You make the weirdest sounds every time food's on screen.
2, invoices and transaction documents from all supply companies used by Sandpiper. 3,
Could their chairs be any closer together? That's funny.
and contracts between Sandpiper and its distributors. 5, records of
Playing footsies.
security check receipts. 6, allowance transaction statements.
That's funny.
They're in the honeymoon phase.
Is it a nice place?
The finest in temporary corporate housing.
They got their spot picked out.
Yeah, I like their noir meeting spot. You know?
Yeah.
So, halfway points.
I was thinking
Oh, wait, what about Corrales?
Yeah, get a nice little bungalow, or maybe not so little.
I think they're talking together here.
But I'm thinking I definitely want some decent acreage. Get in touch with nature.
Horses. Come on, you could get horses.
No, I can't see Jimmy doing that.
Oh, and we should get one of those smokers. We could just barbecue for days.
Yeah, we definitely gotta get a smoker.
It sounds like more serious talk here. And I think they're both thinking about it.
Company car.
Oh, are you serious?
What?
Jeeves, where's my solid gold blimp?
Oh, it's funny. You know, I'm already hating Chuck, and nothing's even happened yet.
Come on. Second is still very, very good.
All right.
Second best.
Thanks. See you tonight?
Maybe. If you play your cards right.
You don't quit again.
Yeah.
What do you think, ladies?
A company car.
I guess so. I'm glad to see that.
Yeah, no, you do not need a sunroof. We know what he does with sunroofs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's why he had that frown. Oh, my gosh.
You don't know if they validate, do you?
Why don't you pull him around over there? We'll have a little talk.
Okay.
I bet he wishes he'd never met Danny.
He's pulling up to the police station in that thing.
Danny is his own trap.
I have business with the police.
And what business might that be?
Well, if you must know, I was robbed.
Mike immediately knows what happened.
But it's not the drugs that I care about. I mean, I care. It's my baseball cards I need back.
Look at that face. Are you nuts?
I guess I shouldn't be surprised I have to tell you this. But it's probably a bad idea that you willingly talk to the police, being a criminal and all.
Just because I occasionally sell some pharmaceuticals, I no longer have a right to protection from crime?
Wake up.
If you already made your report, why are you here?
They called me. They have a few more questions. They are very dedicated to finding this thief.
I'll bet.
And then they will sweat you. And you will break.
I disagree.
Not open for debate. You go home now.
I feel like there's a lot of people just like him walking around in the world.
Oh, yeah.
Those cards, some of them were my dad's. And I am getting them back.
I mean, okay, that sucks, but
Yeah, don't pull that card.
yeah, like I can sympathize, but come on, dude.
I'll find your cards.
Sir, is that something you do?
It is now.
Wow, that is so generous of you.
Oh, it'll cost you.
Oh.
The guy who plays Danny, I think his name is Mark
Yeah.
Proch,
Mark.
something like that. He is very good at playing clueless people.
Oh, yeah, I'll say.
He's also in What We Do in the Shadows, the TV show.
Now, that's something we talked about watching at some point, I think.
Yeah.
How you settling in?
Great. It's quite a step up for me.
Well, we're happy to have you. Just let us know if there's anything else you need, Jimmy.
He certainly seems a lot more laid back than Howard.
Oh, yeah.
They keep saying it's optional, thereby voluntary. I think we can counter that. If opting in is a requirement for residency, which it sure seems to be, well, their voluntary claims don't hold water.
Might be onto something here.
And that is why it doesn't matter what school he went to.
Exactly.
Well, I was hoping to get my seats reupholstered. Take a look. Mira.
Ignacio, mijo. Sí, papá. Ven, te necesito.
And the first rattle out of the box is...
Cheaper might be better. Well, show me what you'd pick.
All right.
Mike's good at playing dumb. He's just a really unassuming looking guy.
Now, I'm sure those baseball cards look like an easy way to make a few extra bucks off that idiot. Teach him a lesson, too. But you underestimated just how big an idiot you were dealing with. He called the police and reported them stolen. Now they're nosing around.
That sounds like a you problem.
No.
No. You don't play ball, so to speak, and Tuco finds out about your little side business. That a big enough stick?
How does Mike know Tuco in this, at this point?
Remember whenever they first met up, he said he had done his research on Nacho?
Okay.
Chuck's house looks miserable.
To me, it always looks haunted.
He deserves the best.
I'll make sure the boys at the chop shop are real gentle with her.
No.
You think I'd be caught dead driving that thing? Looks like a school bus for 6-year-old pimps.
Aaron. Okay, there's Jeter.
Oh my god, dude, come on. He's lucky he's not dead or in jail.
Now, our business is concluded.
He could have kept this going for a long time and had no problems.
You know, I can't help thinking an apology was in order.
Of course.
It's the police again.
Let it go to voicemail.
Did you take me out to the ball game? Did you hear that?
Given some of their inconsistent organizational practices, it's going to be slow going.
I'm so sorry to interrupt.
Everybody's phones?
Jimmy knows what that means.
She keeps it.
I'm sorry, excuse me, Jimmy. I'm gonna need everybody's phone, key fobs, and electronics.
If Chuck had no plans on coming in, knowing that Jimmy's here, he would have made plans to come in.
Chuck, welcome. Please, have a seat.
Don't mind me.
Take the wind right out of Jimmy's sails.
Yeah, he's gonna sit over there stuttering and...
So I was saying,
I hate this.
we definitely have some pack rats. God bless them. I was visiting Mrs. Gustorf at Sandpiper Santa Fe.
Everybody needs somebody like him.
Absolutely.
And that's all it took, too.
Some self-assurance, a little support.
So it might be a little labor intensive, but our clients will always be our best resource. Plus, they have ribbon candy.
Chuck just looked like it just irritated the hell out of him.
He just wanted to see him fail.
Why are you here?
To bear witness.
Slap him. Oh, I hate him.
Dan just wanted a friendly face next to him.
Well, we're all friendly here.
Look at us. 4 friends.
Even artificial lighting has a certain amount of ultraviolet radiation that can, over the long term.
We get it.
Yeah, we don't care. There's so many card shops he could be working at.
His own.
Yeah.
On the cards.
Yep. I just wanted to come down and tell you, in person.
I opened the front door and they were right there. Somebody had a change of heart.
I hired a private investigator, and he tracked them down. So, yeah.
Really?
Oh, gosh.
It's okay. It's our job. We just want to get the facts right so we can help close this case for you.
It's done.
If cops tell you they want to get the facts right and you are not under arrest, leave. Go home. Do not say another word.
Especially if you're Danny.
Don't say anything ever again if you're Danny.
Who among us is without sin? But those sins aren't all of the criminal variety.
And Jimmy is exactly who you need in this situation.
Oh, yeah.
My client has an arrangement with a wealthy gentleman for whom Mr. Wormald provides art.
Sexual favor kind of thing?
Digital media. He made videos for the man.
What kind of videos?
Private videos of an artistic nature.
Yeah.
Hey,
that sounds terrible.
It sounds terrible, but you make your story embarrassing.
Exactly.
It's like if you call into work, you say you have diarrhea.
It's all settled, hearts have mended, and Mr. Wormald will not be pressing charges.
What was on these videos?
You really want to know?
Morbid curiosity.
They were videos intended to titillate the senses.
Oh, man.
Just a man, a fully clothed man, I might add, just all by himself. Just Mr. Wormald, fully clothed.
If Danny finds out what Jimmy has said here.
Yeah, no wonder he had him leave the room.
Squat cobbler.
What's a squat cobbler?
Squat cobbler. You know what squat cobbler is.
No, I don't know what a squat cobbler is.
No, me neither. What is it?
Hoboken squat cobbler. Full moon pie. Boston cream splat. Simple Simon the Ass Man. Dutch apple ass. Guys, am I not speaking English here?
What the hell is a squat cobbler?
He sits in a pie and he wiggles around.
They keep looking out there.
West of the Rockies, I don't know. But technically, he does a crybaby squat. So there's tears, which makes it more specialized. Not all pie sitters cry. But
Not all pie sitters cry.
That should be on a t-shirt.
I was about to say, I want a shirt with that on it.
I like how they keep looking out there trying to visualize Danny doing this.
You got to be shitting us.
Yeah, like I would make this up.
He did a great job.
And that's why you call Jimmy.
Yeah.
You don't want to see it.
I love this. They keep looking back at him.
There is, however, one little tiny hanging Chad.
What Chad?
You're gonna have to make a video.
Serves him right.
Yeah, I can't say that
I just don't know how he's gonna do this. And I don't want to see it.
That's where the crying comes in, right?
Well, that's a safe bet.
How the hell did you come up with that? If you gave me a million years.
He's wearing an American Samoa sweatshirt. I'm guessing that's Jimmy's.
I wasn't sure how many takes we would need, so I overbought. But I promise you, untouched by human buttocks.
You fabricated evidence?
I made a video.
Oh.
You used it to exonerate a client. You used falsified evidence to exonerate a client.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you might have kept this one to yourself.
Why would you risk the best job you've ever had for some pro bono case?
I was doing a favor for a friend.
Guess Chuck showed up.
I think Jimmy would have done it anyway.
I'd like to believe that he wouldn't.
Jimmy, this could really hurt you. If they find out, if you get caught.
They're never gonna find out.
Seriously, you sound like every dumb criminal out there.
I'll say it again. He needs her. Like, you gotta have somebody to keep you straight.
Kim is Jimmy's conscience.
I mean it, Jimmy.
You won't.
Don't disappoint her. He needs a t-shirt that says, "What would Kim do?" Oh, gosh. I actually hadn't thought until Kim brought it up.
About fabricating evidence?
Yeah. I just thought, okay.
Oh, yeah, it's super not okay.
To me, it was like, okay, this is something that Jimmy does real well. Danny was brought in there. We're just trying to help you. We're just trying to understand. Jimmy fed him a line. They bought it. No harm, no foul. Everybody's off the hook. Everybody goes their own ways. End of story. Jimmy just should not have talked to Kim about it.
Well, I mean, at the same time, it's probably good that he did. I think he needed to be knocked down a peg because, she's right. I mean, if anyone finds out about it, that's it for him.
Yeah.
Everything he worked for is gone.
Look, Chuck is hell-bent for leather that he will watch Jimmy sink.
Well, he said he was there to bear witness.
Yeah, he was there to do more than that. And had it not been for Kim, he wouldn't have been able to finish what he started there.
Yeah, he would have fumbled his way through that meeting.
But anyway, I really hate Chuck. I mean, I know earlier on I was going, I hate Howard.
The best thing I can say at this point is that Chuck is a good piano player. But that's currently as much credit as I'm willing to give him. He used that suit that Jimmy made for him to show up at the office to sabotage the meeting.
He's targeting his own brother. How can you do that?
Well, if his biggest complaint with Jimmy is that he doesn't do things the right way, then why are you trying to sabotage him when he is doing things the right way?
Because he does not want Jimmy to rise above his own level, and he doesn't feel like he has earned it. He's really being a butthead, man.
I would go with son of a bitch.
You would.
That's what I would go with.
Yeah, I enjoyed the whole Mike, Nacho, Danny thing. Trying to keep Danny from imploding and taking everything with him is an act of Congress.
That was a very funny episode.
I really enjoyed it. I'm really liking the firm that Jimmy's working for, but it doesn't not look like that's going to be able to last for long.
We will see.
Thank all of you for watching with us wherever you are, and if you would please like, comment, and subscribe.
We would appreciate it.
Yes, we would.
And we will see you in episode 3.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Bye.